No concrete date as of yet, but it is planned probably late end of this year.
We are trying to do something special with this and have something extra. When we have more details, we'll definitely let you know, but that's why we don't have a concrete date yet, as we're trying to get some logistics things figured out right now. But hopefully you'll really like it when it does come out.
For sure. All right, what we got next?
Something. Oh, indeed. We've got another new title we're going to make available right now. So let's turn the trailer on so you can see it, and we'll have something new.
Yeah, Gundam Build Fighters. It's still freaking terrible. I'm sorry. I wonder if
これが僕の作ったガンプラリバーシブルガンダム。おお、リボーンズガンダムのカスタム機か。さすが元 PPSE の技術士にいい作り込みだ。ならば私はこのガンプラで対抗させてもらおう。ザクアメイジングの後継機バリスティックザクで。
Beginning Plastic Particle Dispersal. Field 1, Space. GP Base. Fighter AI. Loading. G Character Mode selected.
リボンズアルマー。シャーズナム。
Battle start.
リバーシブルガンダム行く。バリスティックザクベガ。
This show's so angelic layer Gundam, but boy doesn't land. Yeah, you're seeing right now on the Bullfire GM's counterattack.
不意打ちを食らった。ついに伝えてくれ。ガンプラマフィアはお前の期待を。
ビルドストライク。コスモス。僕のガンプラ。
Cheap Force. Retail price is $30 on Rise Sales 1945.
どちらがファイターとしての実力が上か世界中に見てもらおうじゃないか。
勝手なこと。早い。
All right, and that's our newest release. This is now up on the site for pre-order. The Gundam Build Fighter Special Build Disc, and this is 5-episode miniseries. I've always said Gundam Build Fighters is a great series to introduce young Gundam fans to. It kind of just reminds me of like the old style cartoons that we kind of grew up on with the Bakugan and the Metabots. But it takes all the cool things of Gundam and it makes it really accessible for a younger audience.
Oh yeah, I love Build Fighters, and as a Gunpla builder, I mean, obviously it's not quite the same, but it definitely, going back, and if you are a fan and you've watched these, there's a lot of callbacks to parts of the series and different mobile suits that it is just fantastic.
Yeah, it rewards the fans that are knowledgeable on Gundam,
really,
but it doesn't overwhelm the younger audience with all the lore that goes into Universal Century. All right, so
here we go.
Gundam Seed is still coming out this year. We still don't have a concrete date with all of the COVID-19 stuff going on. There has been delays. I will say that the art book that we're making for the Ultra Edition is all set. We're just waiting it to be shipped. So we still got some stuff to assemble, some last-minute things. But pretty much we're getting really close to having a solid date for this.
We know we get a lot of people on social media asking us and asking questions, and as soon as we have anything that we can share with you, we do. Please don't feel like you can't ask, because we're always happy to answer those questions, but there's stuff that, unfortunately, in this case, like Thomas said, some logistics delays on things, but we've been doing a lot of work. Our production team has been doing, well, more on this, obviously, than we've had because of the time that we've had on it. So we did bring a clip and want to show you some comparison stuff we've done and some of the new things that they've put together, just kind of piecing this whole thing together. It really will be worth it. I just wish we had better news. I can tell you that, you know, it's coming this day for sure. So now, yeah, but let's take a look at the clip.
I believe we've already been through this. Yeah, save the video guys up on Nozomi's YouTube channel.
Protect us now. Use your abilities to get rid of them all.
Kira, please. Protect us and destroy them all.
It's a quest in every Gundam. Really.
Attention all Zapped and Earth Alliance forces.
What's this?
Any moment now, the Cyclops system will activate and the Alaska base will self-destruct. Both sides, please cease fighting and withdraw from this area immediately. I repeat, the Cyclops system will activate.
This message is for all Zapped and Earth Alliance forces.
The hell?
There is a Cyclops system beneath the Alaska base that will self-destruct. Please stop this battle now and fall back from this area. I repeat, there is a Cyclops system.
Yeah, these guys.
They've broken through our secondary defense line. We've lost contact with the 6th Technical Company. Take this!
Allied vehicles studios control New York and Los Angeles. Really?
I'm coming!
I didn't know there's a Texas branch.
They've already broken through our secondary defense line. And we've lost communication with Company 6.
You got Texas branch. I'll go for Canadian branch too.
If it is true, it could have serious consequences.
Are you calling me, a director of the National Defense Industry Association, a liar?
No, I would never.
Don't forget that we are the weaker creatures here. For us to stay safe, we must keep the beast with fangs properly caged, or on leashes.
Indeed, we can't leave them to do as they please in space, even though we were the ones who let them loose.
I'll go and take care of them permanently.
Exclusive to this Ultra Edition.
However, if true, then it's a serious situation we're facing.
And you doubting the instincts of the director of the National Defense Industry Association?
No, not at all.
Remember, we are on the weaker side of this fight. Beasts with sharp fangs need to be kept on a leash. That's the only way the rest of us will ever be safe from their inhuman power.
We can't let them run wild in space. This is what happens, am I right?
Exactly. I'll do whatever I have to rein them in.
All right, so we hope you enjoyed that. There is more as we kind of keep getting a little bit closer. We will keep putting more out. So make sure you follow us on social media and our Nozomi Entertainment channels too on Facebook and Twitter, and we will keep putting some more of those out. Just kind of letting you know that we are indeed working on it. This is going to happen. We just don't have an exact date that we can give you yet. For sure. All right, so we have told you about some of the projects we're working on. We've got some new pre-orders up. So we know we watched the MTV Cribs version here earlier, but we want to show you a quick video here of just kind of what the office is like and just kind of relax and see if you can spot the random picture that we snuck in here.
Really, B-movie.
That saw some people notice exactly what it was. We snuck something in their social media team. Sometimes you just let them do what they want. That's what will happen. But we offer free shipping on orders over $50 to anywhere in the U.S., over $250 on orders in Canada. We are still shipping during this whole time. We've taken the proper social distancing measures, and here where we're located in Iowa, we were able to keep working, staggered some shifts on here so people weren't really, by each other well, really under no circumstances. We've been kind of doing everything the way that we thought we could and have been successful and able to keep getting stuff out the door. So
yeah. We've still been shipping, to the best of our ability. I know there's some of the companies that we work with that they've had some restrictions. Books is kind of a good example where They've kind of been delayed on some of their stuff, but the minute we get it in, we bring it out and we ship it to you. So as long as they keep having products come into us, we are shipping them out to you.
Yeah, then not necessarily just Viz Books, but their distributor who gets them to us. So we've just had a little bit of logistics thing, and every major shipping company has said that there have been delays. So it happens, but we're still getting it out the door. And we do have a lot of people still letting us know on social media that they're receiving their orders 2 to 3 days sometimes. It just kind of depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
But speaking of shipping, then we've got one more video. Usually we like to do kind of a live demo at conventions here. We beat up a box pretty good and show you that everything inside of it still stays as you want it to. In this case, since we are doing this as a virtual con, we put together a little video to show you what your package can stand up to when the worst happens. Hey everyone, my name is Jake. We're here at Right Stuf Anime, and of course we're going to show you how our packages can survive even the worst possible scenario you can imagine. Now I'm just going to take you I'm going to throw you one of these bubble wrappers that we have here that sometimes, well, other companies decide to send collector's editions and something like this that, I mean, they're showing in the mail. That's awful, right? You want your collector's edition coming in that? Of course not. Well, this is a little bit better, but there's companies that use this as well. But this, try to put that in your mailbox because you're not going to carry. Really not what you would hope to have your packages arriving. So we're going to show you how Right Stuf Anime packages something. So I have here one of our Gundam collector's edition, the Ultra set from Mobile Fighter Z Gundam. It's a nice, sturdy set. It's got a shot glass in here. And we're going to package this up and show you exactly how Right Stuf treats your packages. Now, obviously, this wouldn't be able to go in one of those bubble mailers. They might try a little effort. But I've also seen companies slap just the shipping label on this and send it out. I wouldn't trust that. I don't know about you. Sim's going to help us out here today. Sim, will you package this up for us as good as possible? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sim. All right, we are going to take this over now. We're going to go actually as high as our ceiling will go here. We're going to drop it off, and then we will open it up and see how it does. Come with me.
Yes. Yeah, they apparently one of those drop tags. Like drops or PlayStation 4, Xbox One, whatever. They're back to one of the main reasons I ordered for myself. I had way too many damaged things from other places. Rip it down the back. I think now we didn't make sure that Sean glass is okay.
Come over. He's going to show you what the box has gone through. Not too much, right? Okay. Little dent. Some shock absorbing power. So let's come over to Sim Station and let's open this up and see what it looks like.
Pretty sure it's a spare that.
We see nothing.
No,
so there's no problem here, but
let's
go ahead and open it up and see how the actual discs survive, and let's see what the inside goodies look like. Thank you very much. Yep. That's why I'm not allowed to play.
That's one punch for cutting in your direction.
So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I agree. That was a little too reckless.
We'll show you the set inside. And of course, don't forget all the good stuff this comes with. Book looks good. That was all right.
Art book,
Inside of this,
and the 2 Blu-ray sets.
stayed exactly where they were supposed to. That's pretty fantastic.
Shot glass shatters.
And then this has all the goodies in it, with of course some art cards. Shot glass stays all right. No problem.
Yeah, that's the shot glass. I did.
Your packages shouldn't be going from that kind of extreme environment to on the top of our warehouse down to the ground, but, I mean, anything can happen. But this is just one more reason you should choose rightstuffanime.com when you're shopping for your anime goods. Thank you very much.
Better than Walmart. Well,
so there you go. From the top of our warehouse, well, as high as that scissor lift would go anyway, down to the floor, and everything stays intact. We've done that a couple times with different, different box sets. We did a wing set at one time. And usually when we do this at a convention, like I said, we'll beat up the box and we'll bring a volunteer or two up from the audience to kick around, and then we give it away at the end of it. Always telling them, if something did happen to this, you can blame the person that's kicking your box around. Yeah. But we've never had anything or any reason for someone to say, oh, no, there's something wrong with this. The packaging that we do, the care that we put into it, because we're collectors ourselves, we wouldn't want to receive something like that anywhere we bought it from. So we certainly don't want our customers to receive a product like that. Mm-hmm. Here you can see just a couple of things that we've had from the last year or so. A couple packages. Please, if you get something that looks like this, just let us know on social media. We'd love to see it. We love sharing this with our warehouse staff and letting them know how their job, how everything holds up based on what they do. You see one of them in there said that my mom ran over my package with her car, but thanks to the packaging skills, little to no damage. Sometimes the delivery people just kind of leave it right outside the door, in rain, snow, kind of every element. And luckily, even based on its, transportation and its end destination, we usually have a good success. But if you ever have anything wrong with it, please let us know. Our customer care team, you saw them in a couple of videos right here in-house. We try to make everything as seamless as possible, and I think we do a pretty good job.
For sure. All right, and then right now we've got some promotions going on our site. Currently, we're running our weekly special, the simulcast. Some of these shows are delayed right now, but we always try to offer, every new quarter of anime that is currently airing on Crunchyroll and the other services, Funimation Now. We try to offer items that relate to it, may it be the manga or the light novel series that they're based off of at a discount. So if you're really into a show and you want to get ahead of it, it's a great time to do it. We also have our Naruto 20th anniversary sale going on, where we're offering a lot of the Viz Media titles on sale currently on our site, including Boruto, if you want to catch up on that. Our Mayflowers weekend sale is also going on right now. It's just trying to get everybody into the mood of summer and sunshine. And then we are also currently doing a fundraiser to raise money for healthcare workers, so we can offer them lunch. Jake can probably talk about that a little bit more.
Yep, we've actually been able to send out 4 different checks out to different local area hospitals to pay for. It's just a meal for them. It's just something we wanted to do. I mean, they're out there kind of on the front lines, doing everything that they can, and it's just our way. We wanted to reach out and help out the local community. We send them, we're trying to work with some local restaurants around the area here to provide meals, a lunch or dinner for them. And we've had such positive response from our customers that we're going to reach out and do it some more. We're going to do this until the end of May at least. So if this is something, you can just add it right onto your order. Even $1 helps. Just kind of something that we are able to do, and that our fans, because anytime we've done something like this, the amazing support from all of our customers is just overwhelming. So we wanted to be able to reach out to them, and a lot of them have just thanked us so much. It's one of those things that sometimes some people don't really think about, and it's just something that can take it out of their mind. They don't have to worry about lunch that day. They don't have to worry about dinner that day. They can show up, or it can be delivered right to them when they have that 5 minutes, or even a minute before they run to the next room to take care of it. So something to keep in mind. We certainly appreciate it. We know that they do. All right, and we've got some contests. Now, we always do, when we do panels here in person, we do a bunch of stuff. We want to give away things. We usually bring stuff with us to conventions, and I don't want to take it home. Thomas doesn't want to pack it back up in the truck. So we are going to do some contests here. Some of those titles that we talked about and showed you earlier between our Nozomi and Sunrise stuff, we're going to give away a couple of those, and we're going to give away a couple of gift cards. So please tag us on social media anywhere. As long as you use that hashtag and you tag us, we will find you, and we will pick out a couple winners on Monday when the rest of the team gets back in the office. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, we're at RightStuffAnime. Tag us, hashtag Anime Lockdown. And we do have a promo going on right now. If you head over to rightstuffanime.com/anime lockdown, we'll have an exclusive offer for you. So just one more thing. Thank you to everyone for tuning in, for taking the time, for doing it. This has been a lot of fun.
Yes, awesome.
maybe we can do this every Friday from now on. No,
Yeah.
maybe not. I don't know.
I
If the
know, we
bosses
did
will
that
like
with
us.
schedule,
Yeah, they might
yeah.
not like us doing that, but this has been a blast. Please go over, check that out. It's for a blind box or something else. You got to go check it out. I think let's build the beans on that. But go take a look. Go get something from us. Really, we appreciate everything. If you have questions anywhere, social media, right now here in the chat, we're going to stick around and answer some questions. And we may have had some voicemails or some other questions.
Yeah.
So please let us know. What can we answer for you?
That was a great panel. Over 400 people were watching that. And I do have 2 voicemails for you.
Awesome.
Let me play this first one. It is in regards to Kickstarter.
Yes, I'm interested in knowing if Right Stuff Anime is planning to dub any more titles. I know that they've done Kickstarter titles, and I'm interested in knowing if they plan to do any more Kickstarters to dub more titles. Thank you.
And because of the success that we've had with the other Kickstarters, really overwhelming support from our community here. We are looking at it. We don't have any answers and nothing that we can tip our hat in right now and kind of let you know what we're working on. But I know that our owner, Sean, is currently in some discussions to try to fill out, what we can do, what it would entail, and kind of have plans in place. So yes, the plan is to do it. We don't have an exact time frame that we'll be able to do it. There are a lot of moving pieces for it, but yeah, because of all the support that we've had for Aria and Emma, we would love to be able to do it again. It really does take some of the risk off our sites. Some of those 2 shows particularly were very niche, even for our already niche market. Take some of the risk out and lets everyone be involved in the process, which is something that we never would have, been able to do otherwise.
Yeah.
The other question, it wasn't addressed to anybody, but because some of your titles are available digitally, it may apply to you as well.
Yes, I wanted to ask about with the growing influence of digital being the way of the future, why is it that most streaming sites still don't offer a lot of subtitle titles and the ability to purchase them rather than just rent them? Thanks.
I think that's a good question, and I think that even though streaming is very convenient, I think it might be kind of a
It's really comes down to a licensing thing.
Sure.
When licensing these titles from Japan, every version or every kind of way that you do it incurs a fee. So if they're just going to stream it, that's going to be, it's going to have a cost associated with it. If you're going to release it, that has a cost associated with it. If you're going to offer it digitally, I know Funimation offers some of its titles as a Funimation Now digital code. That also has something to do with it too. So the more ways that you're able to offer it, the more different fees that can kind of incur in it. And I mean, it's just recently that Japan has started allowing some of the titles to be offered digitally as well. So, I mean, I saw the big announcement that HBO Max, when that comes out, is going to finally have the Studio Ghibli titles available to stream. And I thought that was never going to be something that ever happened.
Oh, absolutely. So. And Thomas is right, and that's exactly it. And it has a lot to do with, you see every month there's a new list of stuff that streaming will be ending on this platform or this platform. Mm-hmm. So that's one of those things too, that the physical copy, I know he's saying that streaming is the way of the future, and don't get us wrong, that is definitely a convenient way for a lot of people to do stuff, but especially for collectors, there's just something about owning that piece of physical media and being able to watch it whenever you want without having to subscribe to a new platform or bounce around or try to locate where it's even at. You can go over to your collection, pull it out.
Yeah, the first sign of a title, like, falling out of license is it not being available for streaming. So if you ever see something all of a sudden disappear from streaming, you should probably purchase it because you don't know if it's going to get renewed or somebody else is going to pick it up. I know we've gotten to the point where a lot of things are available, but there's still quite a few titles that people are waiting for some way to get a hold of it. So
no doubt about it.
Those are all the voicemails I have. So you have 5 more minutes if you want to talk to the chat. That's up to you.
Sure. Stuff that we will license, or do you guys still have the license for this? Really, if we don't still have it available to purchase right now on the website, we don't have the license anymore. Thomas is our merchandising manager and does a lot of kind of ordering for some of these things. And somebody was asking earlier about Rose of Versailles. I think we announced that last year that we had lost the license to that. So this stuff like that, if we had it at one time, but we don't still have it available for purchase on the site, unfortunately, we've lost the license for it at this point. If somebody else hasn't picked up, like I said, Sean is always looking for ways to be able to acquire some titles and do some more work. So there's always a chance that we get something. But unfortunately, if we don't have it right now, or don't have it available for purchase, that means I guess the only exception we announced last year, the Hatarasan, or the Zetsubo Sensei last year. I'm sorry, that was at Anime Expo, if I remember.
Yeah, Expo, yeah.
So that one's still being worked on. We do have a license. We're working on that one, but that one we still don't have any kind of a release date.
El Hazard is another one too that we're currently working on. We don't have a date for it, but we are working on it.
I've seen that in the chat a couple. So we would love to get more information. Trust me, we like nothing more to be able to say, yes, it's available, go pick it up or go pre-order it right now. And as we get information on those kind of things projects we're working on, we will let you know. So if you don't already get our emails or follow us on social media, we never let information go without sharing it with everyone. Holiday sale prices are insane. How do you guys offer that and stay in business?
I don't know. That's a mystery. I love being able to offer things at awesome discounts and make so many people happy, though. That's the best part of our birthday holiday sale.
It's the nicest way to put it. It's a lot of hard work and collaboration with the places that we get them from and the different vendors, allowing us to put them at those prices and still be able to keep the lights on here.
I'm sure they would. I think they. I know who will go the movies. You have the compilation movies.
See the Captain Tyler. Captain Tyler is still something that we are currently still in discussions about. It is something we are working on, but we're also looking to see what avenue we're going to take to, announce it and what's going to come with it and stuff like that. So that's still, it's something we will do, but it's still kind of in limbo right now.
We have a lot of the Blu-ray version of that disc work done. It's more the extras that we're wanting to do. If anybody knows that the owner of our company, Sean, is a huge fan of Captain Tyler. He always goes to that's his favorite anime, and I know he's wanting to make it as special as possible, but things kind of keep going through a process and not being able to get exact approvals on stuff or kind of running into hiccups. So that's still on our radar. We are still getting it out. We're wanting to make it as special as possible, and I just don't know if we're going to be able to do it exactly what he's wanting. I'm sure if it was up to Sean, it would be in a ship of its own. You get a ship with every purchase or something like that. So we're working on it. We just don't have exact details for it.
Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, still something we were working on. We just don't have a date for it right now. No, that one's an awesome series. I'm glad it's finally going to be made available.
Well, we do. We've got our channel, or we've got a room, Anime Lockdown. Thank you very much for having us. I know you've got a room for us over, so we will stay on that here today. Maybe circle back around if people are interested and answering some more questions. We appreciate everyone tuning in and watching. Please make sure to go over to rightstuffanime.com/Anime Lockdown and get that offer and tag us on social media. Even though it's not prizes we have to take back home, it's stuff I don't want around my office. So please, somebody win these prizes so I can get rid of them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. You have a nice day, both of you.
All right.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll see you guys at the discotheque panel this Sunday.
Well, that was a lot of